Hey guys, how's it going? Zombie back with another video for you guys today. My voice does sound a little gone. It is because I've been doing back-to-back customizations for a muscle car garage here. I wanted to get this thing going so I can just start collecting money and start the Borderlands games a little bit because I'm going to be recording these back-to-back. Well, I've already recorded them. I'm going to be uploading these things back-to-back, and then I'm gonna be doing one to three more Wonderlands videos, and then I'm gonna wait for the DLC to come out, and I'm gonna be taking a break, waiting for the DLC. But I don't know. This video today is gonna be on my 10-car muscle car garage. One is a little bit of an exception because it seems to be more of an off-road vehicle, but it is classified as a muscle car in this game, so I'm going to leave it at that. But I wanted to let you guys know that. So it's definitely not going to be anything crazy. But this is my muscle car garage. So I'm obviously going to move on over here and start with our number 10 option. This car, unfortunately, you cannot get in any shop. You have to find it off the street, steal it from somebody. But that is the Imponte Phoenix. This thing, I couldn't tell you exactly what it's based off of, but this thing is based off of multiple things. I do want to keep going and tell you guys what these things are based off of. Let's see. So, all these are muscle cars, like I said. My problem is that this one's a mixture of two things. This one is based off of a Chevy Camaro and oh my god, stop. It is based off of a Chevy Camaro and a Pontiac Firebird. It looks more like a Firebird to me, which is why it's such a classic in my eyes, and I really do like the look of this thing. And honestly, I can't tell you how much it's worth because you can't buy it, unfortunately. It's very unfortunate, but you know what? Whatever. Um, oh my god, my brain just fucking crashed. Um, I can't even remember what I was gonna say. Um, so this one is not too special, and there's a reason why it's at number 10. It's pretty freaking cool. I love how this thing looks. Stop! Why do you do that? But it's pretty cool. I couldn't tell you the exact year that it's based off of, and it looks very Firebird-like. I did go with the colors based on the Firebird. Unfortunately, you can't put the Firebird logo on the front because that'd be too much like the Firebird. But anyways, we're going to move on to the next one because this one is not too special, but that's my number 10 spot. I know I'm going to get a little bit of heat for this one, but this is my number 9. So number 9, we have the Invitero Coquette Blackfin. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but it is just my least favorite out of this garage so far. I did do customizations on all these except for maybe one. My biggest problem with this one is its indecisiveness to decide on what it's based off of, and plus there is some cool stuff about it. It has that little cross on the front, or upside down cross, whatever you want to do. And then the roof options are just kind of lackluster in my opinion. So the price for this car is $695,000 on Legendary Motorsport. You can get it off there, and I think it's only off of there. I do love how the paint job is here. I love how it looks. My problem is just the roof, and then its indecisiveness to be what it is. But we're definitely going to move on to this next one. You guys probably already know this, and I can't put this any higher because I can't do it to you guys because I want to be accurate, and you know it's rude to kind of put my opinion in there. It's very bad if I do that. But obviously, next we have my favorite and my dream car. This is based off of a 1967 Chevy Impala. Is the Declasse Impaler. This thing has some amazing acceleration, a good top speed. It's literally in line with the Blackfin here and a lot of these other vehicles like the Phoenix, the Blackfin, and the top speed is pretty much similar in a lot of these vehicles. But this thing is a personal favorite of mine. So this one, like, some of these things are going to be very opinionated and based off of what I like personally. And then once we get to the higher tier stuff, it's going to be a little bit more factual and kind of, hey, this thing's going to win you races, and people are going to probably bash me for some of this stuff. But you know what? It's completely up to you guys. Let me know if I'm wrong in any situation here. Just I like to get your guys' opinion, and I really do love hearing from you guys. So, the next car I'm literally pulling up the years and these models that are in this game. I just want to make sure that I'm getting accurate details, and I don't want to be wrong on some of this stuff. Where is it? So this next one, I know I'm probably going to get a little bit of hate for this one, and it is classified as muscle, and I really hate that it is classified as muscle. But we got the Rat Truck, the Bravado Rat Truck. Now, of course, it does have a muscle look, but my main selling point is the bed. It looks so unique. If you guys have seen my customizations on all these, you guys will know how much I love these vehicles. This one, it has some weird, wonky handling, but I think it fits with the muscle category pretty nicely. I'm not a fan of the mirrors, to be honest. Those are kind of give or take. The wheels kind of iffy. I kind of wish this step area would be a little bit. It would go over this back wheel and kind of merge into this bumper, make a bumper out of it, you know. But I don't know. It's supposed to be a muscle truck. It's nice looking, but it's still kind of iffy. I did have to put it over it because of how it looks. I had to put it over all these three here just because it looks so good. Now this next one, I had to put this one in here because I lost one of my other muscle cars that I did work on. But I don't know where it went. I literally bought a pretty expensive muscle car for this next position, but it disappeared on me. I don't know why. So I just went ahead and threw this next vehicle in. This is the one that I was talking about in the intro, saying that this one I wouldn't classify as a muscle truck, but in this game it's classified as a muscle truck. And that is the Declasse Drift Yosemite. This is based off of a Chevy C10. You can kind of tell with how it looks from the front, the sides, the fenders not so much, the back of the bed. It's very C10-like. It's a very big Chevy product. I wish I could change the seats inside to kind of have a like a horse saddle look or something. I don't know. It would probably fit the car a little bit more. If they could change the seats, it'd probably be a little bit less in the muscle car category. But you know what? Screw it. I genuinely don't care. Give you a little peek there, you know, while I'm pulling up this next one. So this next one is a classic upon every GTA player. If you don't own one of these, then what are you fucking doing? This one is a genuine classic, and a lot of people are going to probably give me heat for this one, but I have to say, it's the Hellcat, man. The Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire, I call it a Hellcat because it is a Hellcat, man. I mean, like, take a look around this thing. It is definitely a freaking Hellcat, man. You can tell it's a Hellcat. I did this customization because I love how the hood looked. I love the bull bar there. I don't know. And then, of course, you got the tires that look like little kitty cat teeth or claws. You know, it just kind of adds to the Hellcat look. This is based on a 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, which is nicknamed the Hellfire or the Hellcat, excuse me. And the grill is a little bit more into the Plymouth Barracuda. But I don't know. It also can take more into the Camaro look, younger version or older versions of the Dodge Challenger, and I don't know. It looks very much like a Camaro Hellcat kind of build. The grill obviously being from a Plymouth Barracuda. But I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think it looks like. It's a pretty car. It has basic top speed, just like all these other ones here. But these next few are kind of this next one is going to be the last of the opinionated kind of stuff. But it's obviously the Nightshade. I really love the Nightshade. It has really good acceleration. The top speed's pretty good. I don't know. There's just something about this thing that kind of. This is based on a lot of Camaro parts and Firebird parts as well. It's kind of like the Phoenix a little bit. You can see the resemblance to the Phoenix a little bit. It just kind of. I was thinking the Phoenix would be more like a Thunderbird and this more like the Firebird, but I don't know. It's very opinionated, and I really don't want to get too much into it. And honestly, the next one is going to be like, oh wow, why did you put this in the top 3? The next one, the next few are going to be either HSW or just really good vehicles in general. I don't know why I feel like this is more of a. This one was expensive, is all I'm going to say. It was 1.58 mil. It's crazy. My biggest problem with it is this one is kind of iffy. You guys can kind of roast me in the. Oh my god, I can't fucking control this thing for the life of me. This one's the Imponte Arbiter GT. You guys probably have seen the customization on this thing. This does have HSW and it has a really good top speed. It is the highest out of all the ones that we've gone over so far, but it's just not anything compared to the next two. This one is based on a 1970 Pontiac GTO. And it also takes a little bit of a look out of the Chevy Chevelle. Just on the front part, really. It's not really anything great. And then the bumper is the bumper more from the back is based on a 1972 Ford Torino. I couldn't tell you if that's exact or not, but I think that's what it is. But it has a big Ford look to it. And honestly, if you threw a Confederate flag on the top, I would think this is the General Lee, you know. I intentionally did the color just for that purpose, you know. It had the orange and white, and I'm not saying that I support the Confederate flag fully, but I also am from the South. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. The Confederate flag, cool if you have it, and I'm not going to get too far into it. I don't think it stands for racism. I think people have a very swayed opinion about it, and I'm not going to throw my opinion out there too much about it because I think it's a little bit too much. If you guys want to see my opinion, I have a playlist explaining how it's not racist, all that shit. I'm not going to go into it. There is a guy on YouTube that I do watch, and he kind of explains it way better than I would. So, anyways, we're going to move on so I don't get copyrighted or, oh my god, copyright. So I don't get demonetized in the future if I do make money on YouTube ever. I don't plan on doing it, but either way. The next one, my most recent customization, the DeClasse Vigoro ZX. This one is heavily based on the newer model of the Camaros, and I tried to keep it like, you see how these older vehicles are kind of to the left here, and then I kind of mixed in right about here. I wanted to move the Hellcat more towards the Arbiter, but I don't know, the Nightshade just looked better there. kind of fits in between the two red cars, you know. Plus, it kind of splits up the colors a little bit, you know. None of these cars have the same exact colors, you know, just different. But I kind of went with an orange on this one because it looks so much better. And honestly, this is a $2 million car in game. That's just to round it up. It's a little bit less, but it was like 1.98 mil. It's a pretty hefty car, and I think it's the most expensive car in this garage, other than the next one. The next one's pretty expensive as well. I couldn't tell you exactly how much it was, but it's kind of opinionated, like I said. But the reason why I put this one higher than the Arbiter GT is because it has better speed, acceleration. The brakes are way better. Traction is god tier. Oh my god. My brain is just fried after doing all these customizations. I'm sorry, guys. Um, oh, okay. So the next car is actually more expensive than this, and so my placement is actually pretty decent on this. So, this is I can't really say much for this car. It's really good. It has HSW, and I am running out of money again. Oh my god. Um, but we're gonna go ahead and move on, so I'm not rambling. I want to get this video not too long. But my last and final muscle car that I'm like super happy about, and I'm glad I own. I I don't know how you guys feel about this one. This one's kind of a you're not going to get a huge top speed out of it because obviously the Vigoro is going to be so much better. But this thing, it has saved my life more times than I can count, really. But this one is the Bravado Buffalo STX. It is based super heavily on the on 2015 and up Dodge Charger. Um, I've had Challengers in here. I've had the Hellcat, the Charger, but the taillight shapes, weirdly, I don't know why, but you get more of a Dodge Viper, Dodge STR kind of look, like 2013, 2017 look. And then the hood is more, it looks more like a 2015 to 2020 Shelby GT 350. Or, you know, I don't know. And the side, there's some side vents that you can install on this that is found more on BMWs, and I don't know, just I love how this thing looks, but it's not my personal favorite in here, but it's also a really good car, and you could throw armor plating on this thing, and it can protect you guys. I genuinely put this car here because it saved me more times than I can count. Of course, this is my muscle car garage. I've spent well over 10 million on this. You guys saw how much I had whenever I started the muscle car journey, and you guys can see how much money I spent on it. I said I wasn't going to spend all my money on cars before the DLC, and I just fucking did. So I'm hoping that this video doesn't flop because I put so many hours into it. In fact, I think I put well over 8 hours into doing these customizations and getting them, and just getting the money for this was outrageous, guys. I spent so much time doing it, but of course it's going to focus on the Blackfin because it's the it's the ugliest car in this garage to me. It's just like, why did you buy me? Why? You gonna look at any other cars? Come on, look at any other car. Anyways, if you guys have a different opinion, and if you guys want to kind of give me your top 10 in the description, let me know, because I'm really interested in your guys' opinions, and this is just kind of my personal bias on these cars. If I could put any label on the label, oh my god, what am I saying, guys? What the hell? If I had my way and I put all these cars into like my personal top 3, my number 1, you know, I'm going immediately to this Impala. I love the Chevy Impala. I love it to pieces. I will never give this Impala away. This is one that I'm going to be keeping forever. I might sell one or two of these because I'm not a fan of one or two of the one or two of these. My second, obviously, like my top, like I said, top three. That's going to be my number one. This is my number two because it is based off of a C10 Chevy truck. Um, Mainly because of the bed. I just really love the bed. Um, I'm not a truck guy and by any means. I've always been a Chevy guy, but I don't know. Just the C10 compared to a F-150 or a like an old school F-150 Ranger or anything like that. I'm gonna go for those immediately. But my third, oh my god, this one kind of changed my opinion on cars in general. It has to be the Camaro, man. It's my top. It's my number three, which is why it's also kind of higher. It's kind of opinionated and also very. It's just very fast, and it's one of the better cars in the game. I don't know why, but this thing just it eats at other vehicles. Like if you go against any other vehicle, this thing's gonna shred it. I mean, I've raced this thing against a Hellcat, gave the Hellcat like a 5 second head start. I literally caught up so quick. There was no way I was going to lose that race. And I don't know. If you guys want to see me race some of these cars, or if there's anything you guys want to see me do in this game, genuinely let me know. I have the money for it. I'm not struggling for money. I can literally just, for example, I have two cars just sitting here ready for me to sell. Um, So, anyways, that has been my muscle car tour. I don't know, or my muscle car garage tour. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm tired, and I've been going at this for quite some time. I have enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am a big muscle car guy, and I'm super happy to have this garage. There's only gonna be like two that I'm probably gonna change. One being the black fin here. I'm not a fan of it. And then I'm going to probably trade out this rat truck. And then I'm probably going to move this over to a different garage. I don't know. I just I don't feel like this should be a muscle car, you know? I don't know, guys. You guys tell me, is the C10 a muscle car or is it it's an off-road to me? I've been raised around trucks all my life. That is a freaking off-road vehicle. What the hell, Rockstar? What the fuck, man? Anyways, um, if you guys like the customizations and you like my little garage tours and you want to see a sports garage tour, which I'm going to be trying to do after the DLC comes out, and that I don't know, they might come out with some more muscle cars or some cool sports cars that I might like, and I might have to change up my garage here a little bit, you know? You never know. Things change so drastically in this game. It's so weird. But I'm definitely going to be selling two of these vehicles because I'm not a fan of them. I'm looking at the two right there. Obviously not the middle one here, but the two that I'm looking at here. So leave a like if you guys are liking my videos, and I really appreciate if you stayed around and watched some more. I mean, subscribe if you guys want to keep up to date with them, man. Hit that little bell notification as well if you guys want to keep up to date with them. I mean, it'll inform me whenever I do upload or go live. I'm planning on doing a live stream probably the next 3-4 days to kind of grind out some money and do some heist. If you guys want to join in on them, I will gladly take you through a heist, and I'll give you 85% of the cut. I am only going to be taking one other person, and you must have a mic, obviously. I think there's crossplay enabled on this. I don't know. It is expanded and enhanced, so if you're on expanded and enhanced and you're hurting for money, let me know. I will help you out. Anyways, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, you guys. It's been fun.